Hello people, it's Gino here from realeverydayenglish.com. So the title of today's video is Are You Even British If? And what that means is that if you don't say these certain things in these certain situations, then your Britishness is being questioned because every British person says these things in these situations. So let's do this. Welcome back to the channel, happy Sunday. The first thing to mention is that you've probably noticed that the visual quality of this video is not as good as recent videos, and that's because I'm using my old phone. I've quit my job this week. It wasn't giving me what I needed, so I've quit it. I'm going to work in a different job. So I've had to give back my work phone, and that is the phone I've been using to record videos. So I'm going to buy a new phone with a better camera, so just bear with me, and the visual quality will be back to usual standards very soon. Okay, so let's get on with the Are You Even British if you don't say these things in these situations. So number one, the first one would be when you find out that one of your friends or family members or work colleagues or someone in general is going on holiday. You have to say, it's the law, you have to say, can I come in your suitcase? Can I come in your suitcase? Or you could mix it up, and you'll hear different variations of this. So people might say, oh, put me in your suitcase. Or do you think I'll fit in your suitcase? Or something like that. But every British person says this. Okay, number two. Number two is when you are referring to the light which hangs from the ceiling in your living room. So this is my living room here. You'll have to forgive me because all of my furniture is in the middle of the room because I've been painting the skirting boards. I've been painting the skirting boards and the doors with gloss paint. So everything's in the middle because it's still kind of drying. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, the light which hangs from the ceiling in your living room, you have to refer to it as the big light. So, for example, if you're relaxing on your sofa and you can't see something, you're trying to read it, you could say to someone else, will you switch the big light on? Will you switch the big light on? And that's what you're referring to. You're referring to the light which dangles from the ceiling, the main light of the room. Okay, number three. Number three is when you are with one of your mates or you're with a family member or somebody you know, and you're walking down the street or you're driving in a car, wherever you are, you're with someone else who you know, your friend or whatever, and you see someone who this person you're with doesn't get along with. So they don't like each other or they clash or something like that. You have to say, it's the law, oh Luke, your mate's here, or something like your best mate's here. And you usually nudge them as well. If you don't know what nudge is like when you nudge someone with your elbow. So you might nudge him and say, Luke, it's your best mate. You have to say it. Luke, it's your best mate. Okay, number four. Number four is when you smell that someone is having a barbecue. And if you don't know what a barbecue is like basically a grill for cooking usually burgers and kebabs, but you have it outside in your garden so everyone around can smell the food cooking. If you smell someone having a barbecue, you have to say, it's the law, someone's having a barbecue. Have to say it. Okay, number five is when some new houses are being built. So brand new houses, and there's a work site, as we call it, or a building site, and they're building some new houses. As soon as the houses are finished, the first time you drive past and see that they're finished and you're with someone else, you have to say, wow, they've thrown them up, haven't they? Or you might hear some variations of this. You might just say, my God, they've thrown them up. Or they've thrown them up. And it means they've built them really quickly. But every British person says it. I hope you enjoyed them 5 examples. They are 5 things which every British person says in that situation. So if you ever travel here, Believe me, you will hear people saying it. Until next time, take care. Bye bye, people. Ciao.